Them a try hard to get we out. Cold-hearted Eskimos. Say me sang bad for radio. Over the same out, we say yes and no. Can't stop me evidently. Still take on road with the belly empty. Move from walk foot, get he Bentley. Dog me a fresh before me left me 20.
Blessings everybody on the call. You know, it's always a pleasure whenever we get the opportunity to have a session, you know, with anybody who have been creating a buzz, a wave inside the inner space, inside the arena, you know, of success. You know, everybody on this call, you know, this is where celebrities, you know, get a chance to be mere mortals, you know, and persons who have created successful brands, persons who have created, you know, a following, persons who have created something that is impacting the space, persons who are denting the universe in their own creative way. We at Greatness in Action get a chance to get a peek inside their mind. Welcome to Inside Their Mind. So like, wait for the last. I try to have a little thing. No, yo. Yeah, man. All right, so big up yourself, you know. So I'm here right now tonight with a friend of mine, you know, Miguel Reid here, you know. Guys, if you ever know the journey of me and you know, CMR, Cushane Carter, Bridget, my brother.
Yo, people, big up for yourself. Yo, Gramma Zone, big up yourself. You understand me? It's an honor for day I see him here because guess what now, no?
This is my brother. Yeah. All right, cool. So Cushane, let's just keep, you know, bring it back from where it all started, my brother. You know, we have to talk about the journey, everything to how you reached to being CMR. A lot of persons don't know the journey, don't?
All right, people, let me tell you exactly. Let me tell you exactly. You see this brother named Gramma Zone Miguel Reid or Miguel Gramma Zone Reid. I never yet tell you this, and you have to learn this for your program.
Yeah.
Miguel Gramma Zone Reid are the reason why CMR became or become whatever we want to put it. CMR, I'm going to explain to you why I said that. So, may I jump again?
No, man, go on, man. We'll start, man.
So the reason all that came about, guys, it was inspired by working with Gramma Zone. So y'all know I have a record label called One Link Records, and at the time, military active, I love music so much I wanted to be a part of music, whether it is to sing it, whether to produce it, or just manage an artist. And at the time, I knew of Gramma Zone not only from just high school, but from primary, as he said earlier on, you know. And I decided that we wanted to, you know, push his talent with the help of, you know, me financially behind it. Both of us had no knowledge about the music industry, but we learn as we go. However, we realized we had challenges. And one of the challenges I faced that caused CMR to emerge was that to get promotion. Understand me? And as Mr. Gramma, you're learning this now. And to get the promotion, for me to reach out to a YouTuber to upload this song, because he's not the Vibes Cartel at the time, or the Movad or the Popcorns, those YouTubers, they didn't want to upload this song as, you know, much as we'd want to. Or if they do, they take forever, or we have to pay them some form of stipend, or I wouldn't say stipend, some piola, you know? So as a result, I learned the game quick and faster. If I am going to have to pay these YouTubers to get my artists out there, why not get myself out there where I can do that myself? Then comes the CMR, where I start to do vlogging, dancehall vlogging, where I talk about artists, and I realize I had a talent for that. Like, I can just listen to the song in 1 minute and then review it after. And then popularity start to get to the ice, you know, and I started to do something in the vlogging that no one was doing, you know, reviewing the music, you know, and hence now, if you look at the vlogging world right now, all of them doing it right now are inspired by CMR, because I'm the one who opened that part of it, you know. And guys, to be honest, when I realized that, yo, I'm building a fan base, now I can actually promote an artist, you know, thing happened, and it started from, as I said, me and Gramma Zone Reid, and that was the main reason for starting CMR, to gain my own audience where I don't have to be dependent on anyone to promote a particular artist or a particular project.
Powerful, you know, Cushane, brother. It's a pleasure and it's a blessing to hear that, you know, powerful information. And I have to say, you know, congratulations on the success that you have had, my brother. You know, and let me tell you what is so powerful about this, you know, everybody.
Yeah.
So Cushane is how it started, you know, from my side. Like I was the chairman at UA. Now, how me know Cushane? I know Cushane from I was in grade 1. Like it's years. I'm a friend, you know, from
True.
Yorkshire primary. So normally it's an interview. I'm gonna ask the question about this kind of personality I'm a bridging, you know.
Yeah,
Knows I'm a bridging is a very
you
successful person right now out there.
There's a reasoning for your show. We have all a reasoning for the show.
All right, make all a reason. Let me ask everybody. We can all a reason, everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no? What you say? It's a breadfruit bulba. All right, so what happened is that I know Cushane from grade 1, you know, always the man where even Crissy, Crissy I come to the same school with you guys know Crissy from CMR TV and Cushane Carter family.
Yeah.
You know, Crissy was in grade 2 when I was in grade 1, Carter. And guess what happened now? We just always see the nice pretty brown girl over there. You get me? Carter don't vex, you know, bro.
Grab her before you, man. Don't worry yet, but grab her first.
All right, grab her before. You know, and we're just glad to see how, you know, they have grown together. We went through school together and everything. And I went to St. Catherine High School. Cushane went to St. Diego, same place in Spanish Town. 2 rival schools again.
Yes.
Cushane was doing track and field. Went to champs. Me see him on my TV and thing, you know, and always I maintain the stuff. Them times the mechanics, him apart with me, you and Blake, and the whole story I go and me go UA.
Yeah.
But Cushane decided to go to America, join the army. You get what I said, to get the breakthrough, because where he's coming from, it's a place in Linstead. Both of us grew up there, and it's not the best place. Trust me, it's not the best environment, not the best financial place. Cushane can tell you.
You're right.
Not the best place to grow up. So what happened though is, I went to UA, I became cultural chairman, and Cushane just inboxed me in my email. I think I did this interview on Nightly Fix. You remember when?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, not nice.
Not nice. So people,
yeah,
them always ask me how me meet Not Nice. This is the man that introduced me to Not Nice.
Yes.
This is the man that the song Fall in Love wouldn't be possible without Cushane. None of my songs. Calling Sick, he's the one that paid for the music video. He's the one that paid for Fall in Love music video. And I'm putting it out there right now. My brand launched when I met this man. Marketing genius. And I have to tell you, my brother, just as how I inspired you, he inspired me. And that's how, you know, I even got a semi-music career. So we just inspire each other. So big up, my brother. Much love.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man.
Yes, I. So, Cushane, CMR, you told us how you actually came up with the brand CMR. And but the transition, my brother, how did you make that transition to the Carter family? And guys, like, let me just show some persons who are here that, you know, if you know, you know, but if you might not know, let me show you. And this is powerful because a lot of time we invite somebody who is, you know, might have an artist career and them have the millions of views because they're an artist. But this, you said, Shanique said, we know. Shanique, I know you know. But let me show you. Yeah, man. Let me show you what this means. A regular young man, you know, that just created something verified on an international brand as YouTube. And let me show you how many views this man is pulling in from right now. Look here. A regular man. 24 million views.
Yeah.
24 million views.
Yeah.
This is not a popcorn. This is not the alkaline. This is a man with passion and ambition like any one of us on the card. How did you do that?
All right. You know, I like how you lay out that too, because sometimes you just give me a shock. Like, I just realized that that is something huge. And I never really looked at it like how you just lay it out. And sometimes I have to sit back and always try to be humble at the same time. But it's my drive, Miguel. It's my passion. And let me tell you how the Carter family got started, you know. And guys, You'll be surprised because it's a small challenge. It's big, but it was small. All right. So while doing the CMR, dancehall side of it, I realized that, listen, I wasn't showing my face on CMR, one, because of the military, and I didn't want them to, see it as another means of income. And if I fall short in something at work, I don't want them to ever say, oh, it's because you're focused on something else. So I refused to show my face at that time. However, it was also generating an income, and I started to realize that if I add a different audience from just dancehall, I will make more revenue from what I love to do. And I say that to say this is because just we all know Gramma Zone, with dancehall, we don't really get the music sell like that. So it's the same for the vlogging. So as I start to vlog, I realized that I am being compromised at times because I would review a Vibes Cartel or Alkaline, and one person would say, oh, you're biased towards this person. And because of that, I can gain the full audience of a Popcorn, of a Cartel, of a Alkaline, of a Tamale, of a, I can gain the full, because one side of the spectrum is stating that I am being biased, and some other side will say, yeah, man, you're the man. However, with me gaining the respect from the dancehall industry, I realized that I can transition over into the family side, because now this is where it comes in. Team, guys. You have to be a team player. One hand can't clap. And when you hear people, I am in, can you hear me?
Powerful, very powerful statement.
Yes. When you hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm independent, I don't need a woman to do this, or I don't need a man to do this. But if you had that, you would be a solid team. And that's what made me and my wife right now, because I realized Crissy had a passion for makeup. You understand me? And she said it. She was like, this is what I want to accomplish when I get to America. And everything she set out to do, she's doing it right now and trying to be better at it. However, I wanted to have a family channel because I've seen other American family create that audience. And I know that if you are an influencer on social media, you can influence your audience for positive deeds. And one of the things that we used to do was to drive Watch Crissy brand. So when you love me as a vlogger or as a family channel, oh, he's so, then if we're doing something, the audience is going to support you on it because they love you and they represent you and they support you. You understand me? So I decided to transition from the dancer to the family side of it, because I am a guy who likes to give joke. I like to, make people laugh. And I am not able to do that with the music side, vlogging, but I can do that with the family side. It was a challenge to get my camera in front of my wife. She didn't like the camera, she's shy and all of that stuff. However, it starts to happen. We go to Jamaica and people start saying, yo, I like what I do and all of that stuff. And I start to force her. Grandma, sometimes I ever say, oh, babes, come make it. Me know in that mood, no, my face no wash. You can't put me on camera, my face no wash. You see me? But that's a part of vlogging. The people them want to see the realness. Them not just want to see you in the makeup all the time. They don't want to just see you always pretending to be something you're not. And I think that's one of what Crissy has the most over a lot of vloggers too. She tend to be herself, which sometimes come across harsh, sometimes come across mean, and sometimes come across kind and loving. It all depends on the mood of the viewer. So the transition from the CMR to the Carter family was merely to also build something else. Like now she has her Watch Crissy brand, and that also have a sale going on now, guys. 30% off. She just launched her makeup palettes and she's doing great for herself. She launched her lipstick line, she launched her palette, she have all kind of makeup products on that. And guess what, guys? It all started from she and the family side and deciding to show her face. And you have to be brave. So it was from the CMR to the Carter family just because I had a different agenda and I started to fall in love with that more.
Powerful, well explained, my brother. Well explained. And so guess what happened now? We realized that is how the Carter family came about. But guess what happened now, my brother? I realized that you are now the artist. So this is multiple stream. Yes. How is it that you move from reviewing the artist to the Carter family to being the artist? Yo, explain that, my brother.
All right, let me explain that, guys. I don't know if Grandma ever said it to you, but even though we were friends from so long, when we went our ways with high school, we are no rival. So Diego a clash St. Catherine, Diego artist versus a St. Catherine artist. And even if it is school chance, school football track, we're always competing. So one of the time them, I knew, and that's how I knew this young man have talent to, that's Gramma, because I was impressed with the song he released, this track towards a San Diego, you know. But I was a part of that, you know. We compete. So music has always been in my bloodline. And if you listen earlier, I said to you guys that I wanted to be a part of music, whether it is producing, managing an artist, or being the artist myself. So I have already have love for that. So writing music was never hard for me. It was like having a trainer, you don't practice it. Because the more I practice it now, Gramma, I start write the tune them faster. When me just started, I was like, I'm a long time in the write. It take me 1 week to write one tune, no hours. So, but the transition is just, I like to challenge myself, guys. And I easily, not I would say easily, but I think I dominate in the vlogging world of dancehall, that is CMR TV and YouTube. And I get the respect from the artists, even though some of them bash me. But I realize I reached to a level of, you know, what you call, you know, acknowledgement or a level of recognition or respect. And I feel like I wanted to try something else. I did that with the Carter family, and I see that we're successful also doing it. We're still trying to reach to another level because we haven't reached there. But I've seen where the Carter family propelled to something else where we can market maybe the merch. Like this is a Carter family merch, guys, coming soon. The Carter gang, you understand me? So it all started, yes. So it all started from just having a little idea and you manifest it, you know? So the artist side of it is just me wanting to do it, and then with our thing now, Gramma Zone, you know, you fly out, you go do some other things. Me did get captured with the military, I got deployed and all of them stuff there. So we kind of lose focus in a day, me at one point. So now when I return out of the military now and I have all the free time, I was like, you know, one of the best things to is try yourself, you know. You never know. Maybe you can make it, then you can do all the way you want. Like the CMR, I had to create the CMR, then I have to promote artists now. Artists reaching out for promotion from me when I used to reach out to promotion for people, you know. So the artist side of it is just the love I had from a longer time. We are not next to high school and we are DJ. Yeah.
Fox, brother. Just congratulations on that again. Now, the business side of it, you know.
Yeah.
How is it? How is YouTube? A lot of persons just watch YouTube. Is YouTube somewhere that they can really and truly earn a solid stream of income?
Yeah. It is. So as you know, when you watch when you watch a video on YouTube and there's an ad play before that video, the owner of that channel most times benefit financially from that ads you watch, you know. So that's how you generate it. And if you're a channel generating a certain amount of views, then you're gonna get a certain amount of income. To answer your question, can you decide to do YouTube and don't work for somebody else? I mean, I don't work for nobody else. The only person I used to work for was the military when I leave active duty, and then I did reserve, and then the reserve contract ended. I was like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do, you know. And then also, guys, you don't have to look at just the YouTube income alone. You have to also, you can't do YouTube forever. There's just like music, Bounty they around the place and Beanie, then Cartel and Mufado. It's gonna be like that for anything. So what you have to do is not just depend on one stream source of income. So the YouTube might be one, but wow, Crissy launched a makeup line. Whoa, we're launching merch, you know. The kids might want to do something. So it is all you brand yourself, then make other moves. So them have a thing with them say, you use money, flip money. So to answer your question though, yes, you can make a living off YouTube. Like you can make more than the highest paid job in Jamaica on YouTube, you know. You can get more than, I don't know, give me one salary. Look for one salary. Give me one high salary, you know, on YouTube.
You have like the regular, you might have somebody making a 800,000 Jamaican dollars monthly.
You can make more than that a month. You know, so with all of that being said, you have to just put the work in. And if you are able to do that and you're working for yourself, then yeah, if somebody make 800 grand a year and you can make more, then what I tell you say? You want to work with somebody, you know?
Powerful. You know, so that is a powerful information there, my brother. What would you say to persons who are out here, you know, trying to create a brand, trying to build a brand, but it is just not clicking for them as yet?
Try something else. Don't give up. All right. This is how I learned from my wife, and she always said this. She say, "Oh, not because I am a YouTuber means that you have to be a YouTuber." And Jamaica tend to have that in them. We always tend to want to do something because we see a friend do it or somebody else do it. It might work for you, but sometimes you might not be a YouTuber. You might be a person who, you know, you can create the ideas. You know, you might be the person who can edit. However, let me state this though. If you have a business that you want to go off, don't ever scared to take risk. You understand me? You might have your one last $1,000. You pay your rent. Make sure your rent pay if you live a rent house. Your car would pay. Whatever expense you have to pay, it's mandatory, you pay that. But let's say you find yourself with an extra $500 or $1,000. Don't be scared to invest that because you have said January. Yes, you might invest that $500 and you lose it all. And you have to start over. Sorry. I know COVID people, don't worry about that.
Nearly running over brother.
Yeah. So the thing is, you have to believe in what you're doing. And you have to believe in it before anyone else can believe in it. You understand me? Because if you don't get out there and try it, you won't know you can or you won't know you can't. You understand me? So that's one of the things with even my wife. She opened my eyes or something. She said to me one time when she launched her product, I like to use example, guys, because I want when I state something, you said, John, I'm learn something from that. And I might take on public speaking in the future, you know, Gramma Zone, if you're artist in the work, you know.
Yeah, man. However, it worked already, man. It's working.
But yeah, my wife said to me once, I said to her, babes, you launch your lipstick then. Why you gonna try launch something else? Wait, now then you expand the brand, make sure your lipstick be some. And she said, yo, babes, that's the thing. My business, you have to take a risk. Yeah, if lipstick maybe work, I will get a food from it, but I'm gonna use that very same food to launch a new product. And a new product in my website is fully furnished, as we would say. You understand me? So, guys, I believe that you have to take risk. And that's what I do. I took risk with anything I do, but I take calculatable risk. Remember that one. Not just risk because, boy, risk that you know that there's a higher possibility of you being successful than failing. Yes, there's a probability of you failing, but the chance of winning is higher. So take that risk. If you want to become a makeup artist, go on YouTube, learn. You don't have the money. And let me state this before you ask the next question, because this question you ask is very important. Listen, what do you say to the person who they can hardly find the money to pay their rent, the light bill, the water bill, much less to go launch a business? What I would say is take care of that first. Try handle that where at least if you're gonna, after you pay your bills, you're gonna see $100. Yeah, but $100 can launch business. But guess what? If you save that $100 1,000 times, how much that $100 will be? You understand me? Save if only $1 you can save after. And you save that $1 1,000 times, how much that $1 will be? So if your business will start, you need a starting capital of $2,000, and you have to save $1. You save the $1 till you reach. You understand me? So it's not easy. It's easy said than done. And guys, as Gramma said, my beginning wasn't the easiest. Right now, it's still have to reach to a level we want to be, but we make it out. If we can make it out, anybody can make it out.
Facts, brother. Facts, brother. Facts, because you know it's definitely not easy. And guys, I just want to have to say, you know, a big up to Cushane, you know, because you know, when things were rough, you hear my story, you know, you guys know my story, you know, and Cushane was one of those persons who actually, when he flew in, you know, he was there to give me a big strength support. And I never forget that day you come link me at UA, bro, 2015. One of the roughest year that turns out to be one of the best year ever. Big up yourself, Cushane, on that. All right, so next question, my brother. For persons a year like 2020, there are so many persons it's saying it was one of the worst year ever. You know, it slowed up a lot of stuff for them, slowed up income, slowed up, you know, plans. You know, a lot of persons went out of business, a lot of persons income went down. You know, they're lost financially. What would you say to those persons right now who are looking to relaunch right now and maybe say, lost a couple hope and a couple beliefs? What do you say to those persons?
I can only tell them what I know, and what I know might not be what they want. But get into social media. If you're gonna launch a wholesale, at least know so you can advertise your wholesale on the internet. If you don't have the following, reach to a friend who has the following. And if that friend cares about you, which these days not every friend cares, they'll give you a push, because even though 2020 might be the worst year for a lot of us, financially 2020 is the Carter family best year, So, and that is not because it's 2020, it is because we applied ourselves. And let me tell you something. What I mean by that is when you have to get up every day 8 o'clock for go work at somebody company and come back 5 o'clock. When you come back from work and you're sad because the boss man this star, you hear so them cut your hours. But as you go on YouTube, you get to watch a Carter family video, so that cheer you up. So now you're starting to looking forward to this Carter family video from us. And also remember, we make income. When you watch the video, there's an ad, and it's just not just me, any YouTube channel at all. So I wasn't depending on a 9 to 5 during COVID to make an income, So would I gain more? I can't answer that because I gained the most in previous year, which is 2020. But
so
what
2020 for you is a breakthrough year, my brother.
I would say that with sadness, because we have to look at other things, some other personal things were transferred, but we're talking business-wise. Business-wise, yes,
All right.
It was great. But one more thing, man. The part where you say what would I tell them to do? Oh yeah, go ahead. Answer that. My bad. Answer that already.
All right, cool. No problem, man. As I say, we're raising here. So. And so the next thing now, my brother, where do you see yourself from this? 2021, we're actually on the second day, January 2nd. Where do you see yourself going from this?
Those questions like these, I don't really, because I'm not a planner. You could ask my wife this and she answer you straight, because she already know that. I am a guy who work with the moment, but what I would want though is the channel get bigger, the Carter family get bigger. Almost everybody in Jamaica know me. And I'm gonna be focusing on investment for 2021. I want to invest in something, maybe real estate or something like that, and focus on launching the merch to make it not just a brand for the moment, but even if we stop doing YouTube, you can go in our store and get a Carter gang merch, But mostly I'll be focusing on investment,
All right, great. Now, come on, where's Crissy? We need a cameo from Crissy, brother. You can't do that, brother. Where's Crissy then?
I'm a call, man.
Yeah, man, you can't do that, man. We yell up Crissy, man. So people, Crissy, great friend of ours, CMO. You can't have a Carter family and we just say Cushane Carter. If you don't have Crissy on it, like, come on, we have to go end the link. No, then.
We'll probably just do another episode with you and Crissy.
All right. So guys, if you would want to hear, from I know the woman, I'm gonna just mad up in the chat right now because I know the woman group is sport. Me even ask the question and the yes them floating. What that? Jesus Christ.
I just want to say come true, man. Wife is she ain't in a proper clothes. She not plan for this, but she probably come true still. Can me tell her if it come, so we'll see. But yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, Grandma, one thing where I have to say to your audience is that one of the key thing is be determined. That's and have faith. And when I say have faith, I don't mean just tell yourself so you have faith, because everything I ask for Gramma Zone happen. All right, let me tell you what I mean by that. I don't mean because we tend to pray for the or ask God for the biggest set of things. God, please, no. I ask the simple things. From me, I ask the thing and may forget them. Yo, Jam, I want to turn a soldier. I turn up son a soldier. Yo, I want to live a foreign. I remember when I say all of these stuff, it never possible. I know body America. When I came to America, guys, there's no family member. My first family in America is Crissy. Yes, I have friends that that was, we were close. But I'm talking family, blood. I never had an auntie, a sister, or nobody to turn to. So you can just imagine my little struggles to get where I'm supposed to. So I pray for do that. I pray for join. I pray for me want a bicycle. I pray for get a scholarship. Everything that I accomplish, I pray for. I swear to God, like my pray. If I want an iPhone, I pray for it. Them little thing there. It doesn't matter what. If you want, it doesn't matter. Just and have faith. Don't just pray and don't just pray and sit down. You have to go and fight. So if you see yourself I put in yo, me I do this every time and not have faith, I just go and fight. Because I regular used to go to school and no lunch money. Like literally. When I listen to my song, true story, a real story, So you have to have the determination and the drive. And once you have that, nothing can stop it. You see me? Don't buck your toe and then tell yourself, say, you can't do that. You have to buck your toe.
All right. Powerful, my brother. A lot of persons right now, as you just say, you should have faith. But a lot of persons out there, and we hear about you're just talking about this stuff, and we hear about like the laws of attraction and all these things constantly, Are you a believer in that?
Yes. Yes, I honestly believe that. I say to my wife, I say, yo, if you continuously wash your mouth for me, it's gonna happen. Don't do that shit. Like me not argue, but we argue for that. If me I do something, if I'm doing music and then me I link with Gramma Zone, but Gramma Zone, I do one little lifestyle around it, so when maybe can catch up to me. But you have to tell me every minute, stop growing Gramma Zone because I'm a gunman, no, they come for me. You make it happen to me because you say it out of your mouth and the negative energy start attract every minute. So I hate that. So when me always think positive with everything. When you not got you know me, I say, damn, all right, me think of next way. So yes, I do believe if you get up this morning and you brush your teeth, zin, and the toothbrush slam in your gum, you do some fuck, you push off a negative energy. So you start attract negative energy. You walk out now, say I catch a taxi, rain or fall, the bus just drive and wet you up. Because you know what happened from before when you brush your teeth and push off the negative energy and you're not changing. So the negative energy I find you. So for the whole day, you say I have a bad day. I'm a guarantee you say that if you think one positive thing throughout that thing there, your bad day would have break. So you have to believe it worked, man.
Yeah, man, powerful. So, what would you have to say to persons? Because you prove that it worked. I obviously prove that it worked. This program is actually a manifestation of the attractions itself, the laws that govern this universe. But there are persons out there, that they probably say that it clashes with their belief, with their upbringing, and they don't understand. What would you say to break it down in simple form for them to understand, how to attract this abundance that they deeply crave?
Think it. All right. I one of the things I pray for is wealth. With health, but let me talk about wealth. I pray say me rich, and I'm not rich as yet, but financially I'm going to be because I believe it. So let me break it down to you now. If you are an athlete or any form of athlete, you have some form of talent, and you're thinking, yo, my hopes me make it. Yeah, I do one little thing, yes, but you not have the faith and you not apply yourself. Yeah, you're not gonna make it, and you're gonna say, sure, that not work. Or you're gonna say, I true him go training 24/7 every day a week, all not rain. Why him make it? Understand me? I know that's why also. Because him believe in himself. So for me, what I would explain to you guys is just think positive at all times. Don't just think people are telling that because it's something good to say. Because we all know, say, if you have positive, you have to have a negative. We understand that. But you have to think positive throughout the time. If you run a business, think positive. Don't afraid to say, oh, me link CMR see if you give me a review, cause boy, I mean say CMR fee for review it high. You might charge so much. You might link CMR and CMR say, I'm not charge you, you know. Because of that the energy where you push off, it fling come to me and make me can't charge you. You understand me? So I just believe so you have to just think it and believe it. That's my remedy with everything, guys. Me just believe me give up and say me I start a new channel. Me I believe say it gonna be big and it gonna be. You know, so you have I just say go. You have to think it.
All right, powerful. Quick plug, guys. Look in the chat. You just see, CMR's Instagram link. We always have to do that promotion. So what I want us to do, this is the least you can do, right? This is just your repay back to the universe for having a session like this that adds so much value. And if you earned any form of value from this, what I want you to do right now is to screenshot or screen record or whichever you feel comfortable with. Hop over to Instagram and WhatsApp, everybody on the call right now, and share something from this. Tag myself in it, Gramma Zone Music, tag Cushane Carter. You just see the link there also. Let me tell you why, whenever you do things like these, it's in giving that we receive. Share and the abundance will come back. That's why we have two hands, one to give and one to get. So powerful. Back to Mr. Carter himself. Where's Crissy? People are message me, DM me, and mash me up, brother. Like, come on, don't want nobody hang me. So we definitely need to see Crissy on the show. We need to hear Crissy talk. Tell her so she shouldn't have to put on the makeups. Tell her so, Gramma.
Play one CMR song.
All right, guys. If you want, before you go, Carter, guys, would you want to see Crissy now? If yes, say yes. I'm gonna play the song. If not, let me just finish the interview with Carter. So if you want to, them say yes. No, I'm have to go play the song. I'm have to go play the song, brother. So go on for Crissy, brother. Go on for Crissy.
All right. All right, may I go for you?
So guys, I'm going to play a song by Carter. I have to play this song again. It's called Do It By Myself. I think I played it earlier, but I strongly believe that right now, after hearing that story, and you're going to understand more what he meant when he said, do it by myself. You get what I said, the true story of coming from Linstead, growing up in a volatile area, no major financial support, and making that, push to go to USA, to become in the army, nobody there to help him with the plane fare and everything. So guess what happened now? You're going to hear from somebody, his true story, Cushane Carter.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I said, come here, go touch your ball on radio.
I'm playing ball right now, bro. Right now, I'm studying. Go study now.
Go study.
Welcome. Do it by myself. Never your friend.
Do it by yourself, bro. Big up. All right, so.
Yeah, I got link Crissy and things. She says she not appropriate, but she see if she can pass through. She not promise me still because I should prepare her for it and stuff like that. As me tell her, she's a planner, guys. She don't operate like me. It's only I say she like prepare everything, but she might come true. Me not guarantee that no, but yeah, me tell her.
All right, as expected, everybody assisted. All right, so we have a last few questions before we wrap. A big question, brother. What is your purpose? What do you think is your purpose? How would you structure that?
Yo, that question that's a big question. I think my purpose is to change the past as it relates to my surrounding. I believe, and when I said that, let me break it down smaller, like even the song, to break the poverty line, I provide the opportunity for my wife to become something else. Not only my wife, but many other YouTube channels. Like today, I get a message and somebody say, "Oh, CMR, I give thanks, because you put me on this YouTube thing, me not really a poverty thing for me. it over, you know. So I think my purpose is to help. You see, I think my purpose is to help. And I realize that because I find joy in doing things for people more than even doing for myself. So I think I'm a helper. Yeah.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. You know, and what did you say to those persons who put you know, maybe say financial gainings over people?
They, you know, in school, in university, they taught me that there are certain type of people that crave, some people crave respect, some people crave finance, some people crave fame, some people crave honor. And if someone's true personality is finance, then finance is gonna be over everything. If they crave respect, then they don't care for the money or anything. They just want you to respect them. So the person who choose finance over a human being, then I think they are selfish, you know, because I think the most important thing on earth is life, because life is what you have to go off for anything else, you know. So if you crave finance more than anything else, then you're probably selfish and you need to reevaluate yourself, you know. So yeah.
Powerful, my brother, very powerful. And guys, that question, it does at no point it means that you know you shouldn't be go aggressive towards your finance.
Yeah. And guys, it don't also mean that because that person trying to make themselves financially stable, you're gonna be what we call it hater or bad mind upon them. I don't like to use the word really bad mind. I think it's just that one don't understand you. That's why. But let's put it in an understanding term. Not because that person that go for him goal means that, you know, at that time only thing. So it is a thin line where you have to really, you know, understand it.
All right, powerful. A question that we always ask every single body, you know, and I never forget when we do the Tanto Black sorry. I remember I posted it on my WhatsApp and you asked me if it's an interview. You remember when we posted, right?
Guys, Crissy there, you know.
The camera.
What go on, Crissy?
Hey.
Yeah, dealing.
What good enough?
So people,
yeah, man, you know, we have a program going right now, you know, and we have about a couple hundred, let me see, about 100 persons on right now, and they're asking for Crissy. So guess what I'm gonna do now? More of them ask them favorite question in the chat. I'm gonna ask Crissy maybe 2 or 3 questions. You know, she have to wrap up her head and forward. So I could just ask the questions, you know, and she give a 2 answers. How are you, Crissy, otherwise?
Just pregnant.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Carter, go out with things, man. So, Crissy, quick question, business. How is it that you make the transition, you know, from watch Crissy works? I normally watch it on she started on Facebook Live, right? Now I used to watch it from Facebook Live, but then to this right now.
I guess it's the most of it is the supporters, you know, with people like encourage you and tell you like, you know, you can do this, you're so talented at this and stuff like that. And then I realized that the voice, when you tell people about something, is like, you have a voice. I mean, like you influence people. So therefore, if you advertise something or whatever, they'll be like, they'll buy it. So I realized that the influence was good. And I said, you know what, let me start something and just call it Watch Crissy Work Too.
Powerful. Now, I realized that you do, as Carter said, you have a website that do, you know, merch and all those type of stuff, you know, and cosmetics. You know, why is it that you didn't just go to, you know, using regular Fendi's or regular type of products? Why is it that you would make the decision to market your own products, to get your own line?
That's another thing with the influence. And if the influence is there, why not create a brand where also too I can also influence other people to start something? Because believe it or not, even people are older than me being like they need advice, and I didn't seek it, you know, from nobody else. Like, you know, just research, being on the internet, trying different stuff and see if it can work. So basically it's risky for me with the business part. But I think if you do something for yourself, if you see that people love you and you want to start something, then why not do it? And then influence other people. So I think it's better for me to do something for myself instead of
investing in
right.
someone else's brand.
That's right.
All right. Next question. This is a big question, Crissy. All of us come from, the same environment. I don't like to talk about it, because I love where we come from. However, I know that it is not necessarily the most positive of environment. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
However, I realize that a lot of tension comes from that space, right? And how is it that you created that solid mental, castle or that mental space that blocks out all that negative? Because a lot of time Mr. Carter post on Facebook, me hate Linstead, me hate this and all of this stuff. And how is it that, with so much persons showing hate, you still find a way to show love?
You know what? Because I know that most times stuff that they post or say within myself, it is not true. So it's just speculation. And then sometimes me wonder to me say, look how much girl out there will look nice. Look how much people will do this. Why would you hate on somebody that's trying? Because it's not like them did see me a drive in a car and me I do this. Me same one walk go supermarket to buy my grocery. Me are the same one where I dep on my veranda the people face. I didn't have a shop, none of that. So it's just that I know that it's just, when when you have ambition and stuff like that, and then I get so used to it, you can't say nothing to me to trigger me off. I probably argue in my house about it, but you're not gonna get me out like that. So it's just I think it's being strong. Let me say that. It's being strong.
Powerful. Before any more questions, I personally have to just extend the gratitude to you guys, and I am just making it known that I'm proud of you guys, I know you from grade one. I know you guys from grade one.
Right? Yes.
Exactly, and just to see what a long time Cushane I look still in a Crissy.
Yes. They say animal play tough long time.
Yes, man. And to know that you guys are, together after all these years, it's about, maybe from 90, 97, 98, and now it's 2021.
Yes.
And to know that you guys are together, through all the ups, through all the downs. I remember when Cushane we come to Linstead, you're on your yard, you're on there. So remember them time the Carter, and music video, I link you for do the makeup and everything. And you never ever back out. You always give effort. But just have to tell us, Crissy, proud of you, proud of you guys, and it doesn't matter. Nothing else matter when it comes to this, You guys are adding value to people, and that's why God is constantly blessing you both. And more blessings and more abundance to the both town. You get what I say? So any final words for the people?
Yo, my final word is, just don't give up on yourself. Always believe in what you want and teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work, because at the end of the day, it is just better. That's why you have,
Also take risk.
I told him about
don't be scared of taking a risk. Because it's risky for us. Like it was risky from just come here. It was risky. But I realized that, if you feel no, the year start, if I'm going to do something new, and if I feel like it's not gonna work, then me I go start think me not gonna wait for it fail. Me I go say, look, like this not gonna work, what can I do to improve it, or me probably have to go change it. So it's just, take a risk. And don't be that scared to lose, because when you lose, you gain. So I believe in that.
Powerful.
Fail, guys. Don't be afraid to to fail.
And if you fail, don't bother say a bad luck and miss salt. You go ahead and try again.
Yep.
All right. Crissy, that's powerful, and trust me, we have some stuff to share with you, my friends, and this takes us to the end of the session. But we always leave with a bonus question.
Yeah.
And the question is, if you should be in charge of the country that you're in right now, what would be your biggest change to that space for both of you? So Carter answer first, then Crissy.
Oh my
Then Crissy.
God, that's a big question.
What's a big question for a big couple?
Right. I think I'll probably be selfish again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
what
I
a
would,
Jamaica reach, man.
did I bring you what a Jamaica? Yeah? Very good question. What I would change is I would try to
Draw Jamaica back over on the map.
I would try to Grandma, I would try to make at least education at the tertiary level, at least there, do something better with what I go on. Make it maybe, free. I don't know. Because I've seen other poorer country, education is free there. So I probably would focus on education because I realized knowledge is what is beating us as Jamaicans, Somebody might tell us, say I through the sky, the rainfall because the sky blue, because I would believe, because we don't have the knowledge. So I believe that maybe not even at the tertiary level, maybe at even high school level. Because a lot of us remember I couldn't find school fee, So I probably would have tried to make education free in general. So I would probably focus on the literacy in our country.
All right, powerful talk, excellent talk, my brother Carter. Crissy, your one.
I told you I'm gonna be selfish. But in real life though, like coming here and see like with the race, black people versus, like that, I would try and change that. Especially because that is very, very, sometimes we don't know or whatever, but a lot of people now get certain jobs. Every family have value and they have kids. Some people now get job because of them skin color. You understand? So I would definitely, and also too, like Mr. with Jamaica, free up certain things. Let other people from other countries get opportunity so they can face basically a bigger country where they can showcase certain stuff. Because me come here, I never know, say, like you can do things, So that's it for me.
Yeah, powerful. All right. So the team is called Greatness in Action. The program is called Inside Their Mind. And you can just share your love for Greatness in Action and share your love for Inside Their Mind before we close off.
All right.
So, other partner go?
So you can just show, some love to Greatness in Action, the team, not to me, but the person, the team that are in the chat now.
To everybody that's on this platform, I hope you all learn something and not just be selfish with it. Share this platform whenever it's on. Greatness in action, you said.
Greatness in action.
Yeah, greatness in action. It is not always gonna be one topic. I've realized and I've come to understand that you are inspiring others because with this platform, you growing it and growing it, it might become something where everybody wants to be a part of it. But how it happens, guys, is you have to share the platform. Sharing is caring. Yeah. And if you care about others and what Mr. Reid is doing right now, you will share Greatness in Action. Thanks for having us, the Carter family. And thanks for highlighting not just myself, but my wife, because even before she was here, you still, highlighted that. And I appreciate that you took the time to do your research about us and not just bring us here because, me know Carter and me can just have him funny. You did your research and you know what was happening. And I really do appreciate you doing that because most people wouldn't. They just say, me know Carter, me know Crissy from, so may I bring them on. So you welcomed us with information and research, and I like that.
Awful. Crissy.
All I'm gonna say is just keep climbing. The road, there's no end. There's no end. Keep climbing. If you want to do something, go for it. Don't stop.
And yes, follow our YouTube, guys. If you're not following us on YouTube, it's the Carter family. We do have a personal Crissy Cushane, the one that's slack. You want to hear the slackness and them thing that Crissy Cushane. The family side is the Carter family. You understand me? So big up on yourself, yeah. You didn't know, guys. You may appreciate that grammar. It's the Carter family. You'll find it right there. So check it out on Instagram. It's a Carter vlog on Instagram too. And that is the most recent video post.
Hold on.
That's the most recent video post. Oh, you have to buy the food now?
All right. So thank you very much, the Carter family. It's always a pleasure whenever we get, to, have a session or get a peek inside the mind of creative thinkers, inside the minds of persons who are using their platform, their influence to do better, and that brought us to this session and it brought us to the end. And before we go, we just have to say a lot of blessings. Guys, can you put thank you, Crissy and Carter, or thank you, as a matter of fact, thank you, the Carter family in the chat. We have how much? 100 persons on the chat. Let's see 100 thank you. Don't hold back the thank yous. Blessings come when you give it out.
All right, respect, Grandma. Respect,
Prank
Mr.
at Miguel.
No, I'm not trying to prank you. This is not a prank. This is a confirmation.
Okay, confirmation say what?
And confrontation.
Confrontation.
That, listen, the baby is a... Welcome back to another video.
Oh, you make you look like somebody, man. You see?
You must sleep, you know. We don't pay no mind. You must sleep around this. So, anyway, guys, this video, as you see, the title.
What title suggest?
The title is we did another ultrasound. Yes, and that's what's up. Also, too,
before we talk about the ultrasound,
yes,
guys, I want to show y'all this.
Oh, we have some more stuff from the baby shower. So we finally decided to put it in a video. So we get a swing and the car seat, anonymous sender. I won't call no names because it's no.
You say anonymous. You see.
So middle is that
anonymous sender. I won't call no names.
It's the same thing.
Anonymous.
Sender is anonymous. Is it redundant?
Anyways.
Let me show it to you guys. Video. So this is it, guys. This is a motion swing. This is for the baby. So we have this.
All right, guys. We're gonna leave now, but we have one specific. Carter, good man. Big up yourself, man. We're gonna leave with a special song from Carter to Crissy. Carter have a bad song when he to Crissy. Guys, if you don't want to hear a song, then we go end with that song there. Imagine Carter sing to Crissy. So we send that song there right now to end the session here. So, all right?
All right.
So, big song, CMR to Crissy.
Babes, I didn't get the chance to go down on one knees and ask you to marry me, so I upgraded your ring, a fully upgrade. If I could give you the world, I would have given you the world. So this is a symbol of my love, and this is me on one knees asking you to marry me again, even though we are married. Yes.
Guys, that's the day I found out Crissy was pregnant.
All right, Carter. Blessings. Watch love. 81 people aren't still here. Like the program finished now, we have to go run out now. So Carter, big up. Greatness in action. Blessings. God bless.
Greatness in action. Big up yourself inside your minds. Big up. All right.